Hey, welcome to day number 78 of this 100-day video challenge. Now, today I must tell you that our plans for the summer will have to change. So, a while ago, one of the previous episodes, I told you that I was planning to go to the US with my kids for vacation for 3.5 weeks and tour the East Coast, see friends and family and all that. And so I today found out that the flight that we have booked in January has been canceled now. And also today or yesterday, I think, was official that travel between Europe and the US is not yet allowed. They will continue to not allow that travel and the border crossings until, at the moment, it's end of August. But they will look at it and re-evaluate every 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens. But the European Union has decided to not open up the borders for all countries, only for certain countries. And unfortunately, the borders will remain closed for countries like Russia, the US, Brazil, where the COVID cases are still above that which the European Union has defined as being a limit or for safe travel. So with that decision, of course, the US will, vice versa, probably also not let Europeans inside the US. And that border closure will probably remain in effect. Even if not, though, currently it's that if you enter the US coming from Europe, there are certain groups of people that are allowed to. You still have to be 2 weeks in quarantine, but it's totally closed off for tourist travel. And even then, the flight has been canceled, so we'd have to reschedule everything. So I will cancel that trip to the US this coming July, actually we would have flown in today in 3 weeks, actually. Yep, July 21st would have been the date. Staying till mid-August, but we'll postpone that. With the current situation, we do have the ability to reschedule the flights free of charge. So that's something that has been granted because, it's not our fault that the flights are not going and that we cannot take the trip. So this coming up weekend, I'll be thinking about alternatives to do with my kids. So one idea is, we've done that before, and that's humongous fun is to go sailing. And that's just awesome experience. We've done that a couple of times, I think 3 times, and maybe then we'll do that again this year. So it's sailing off the coast of the Netherlands. Awesome sailing grounds there, just beautiful and very relaxing. If you've never done a sailing trip, if you ever have the chance to, then go ahead and invest in that experience, because sailing is one of those things that, if you're on a sailing boat for a full week and you're just subject to nature and wind and sun and water, your mind is just totally blown free of everything that, you're thinking of. So it's a perfect way to relax mind, body, and soul, and come back fully refreshed, ready to charge the next weeks and months. So that's a pretty awesome experience. I can only encourage you to do that if you've not done that. Yeah, so that was the update today. Change in plans for summer vacation. But I have to take those 3.5 weeks off. Here in Germany, we have 6 weeks vacation every year, and I actually saved some vacation from last year, so that's actually vacation from last year that I'm taking this year. But I can't postpone the vacation because during this COVID situation, every vacation that you have applied for, you have to also take, um, to help the companies get rid of the vacation balances. Um, and so yeah, that will be my project for this coming weekend, to see what alternatives there are and what we'll do. Um, Nevertheless, I mean, flying those 8 hours with a mask on all the time, that's just not something I was looking forward to anyway. But I would have done it just for the sake of being there for 3.5 weeks and having a good time. So, but things change in life, anywhere in business. You have something planned, something comes up, you have to reschedule. You always have to be flexible and adjust, and that's in every part of your life, and also in business. If something doesn't work out, a deal that you were hoping for didn't work out, just learn from it, take action steps from that learning towards the next deal, and then keep on going. And then I actually read today, that was interesting. You probably all know Canva, right? That tool on the internet where you can make nice pictures and graphics. Canva.com, I think. And the lady that founded that, she's a billionaire now through that tool, through that domain and that program, because it's so popular. But I read today that she had knocked on the door of 100 investors before finding one investor that believed in her idea and invested in her, and that made her big and successful, right? So that's interesting. I thought so. Just be flexible, keep at it, and you'll reach your goal, right? So my goal was to take my kids and show them where I lived in the U.S., for example, and I'll just postpone that till next summer. All good. We'll have fun this summer in other ways. So make the best out of your life, out of your situation, and hope that you are able to do that. And then I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye bye.